This bad.
Yeah, your guys' audio isn't great, but like, it's fine.
Honestly.
Hey, Biscuit!
Hey, Biscuit.
We're robbing the bank!
Yeah.
We're robbing the bank!
Yeah.
We're robbing the bank!
Yeah. I've got homework and I haven't done it yet, and I'm supposed to do it.
Same. I have a bunch of homework.
All right,
Speaking of which,
We live?
boys. Today, the plan is simple. Yeah, we're live. I think.
Alright!
Welcome
back, everyone, to the Whitfield-McCrum D&D experience.
Someone else does have to check if the audio is working, though, because if I do it, then the entire thing will kill itself.
Jamina's doing it.
Poggers.
That's on his photo. Where's YouTube? YouTube.
Big gummy bear.
Let's probably Sean actually boots.
Let's hope the audio works.
Yeah.
I feel cheated. I only got half of this Coca-Cola bottle.
It's YouTube half the time it crashes, so
You want me to
maybe
do
someone
Alright.
else should do it.
Let's just open this bad boy up right here.
No, George, you're right next to right next to his computer.
Do not do it, George.
George, hit mute. George,
Couldn't you just
No.
mute?
hit
No,
mute.
because you're gonna mute. He's gonna bring it up, and then it's gonna be muted.
Yeah, but then he can just go back.
That
Want me to do
George,
it?
just hit mute. George, hit mute first.
I can just mute you guys. I can mute you guys. You guys are muted for me. I muted you. I'll give Whitfield the power to give me a thumbs up on when to unmute you guys. I assume since he went, oh, okay, with his mouth, that he understood. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah! Oh, they're gonna be able to hear this too, aren't they? Whatever. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. Because I can't hear you. How long does it take to check fucking audio? What the fuck? I can't fucking hear you, Natalia. I see you talking. It's only gonna be my audio for like the last like minute and a half it took you to fucking...
But no one else.
Sorry?
You can barely hear us.
Yeah, Whitfield's pretty much.
You can hear you, and then no one else.
Oh, you... Wait.
Oh, it's already been 30 minutes after. Like,
Alright, here, you guys should be fixed. You guys should be louder.
You know what? Let's just go with it, honestly.
To go like 4 weeks without any new fantastic content.
and I did get someone to subscribe like 5 times.
Did you tell him to, or did he just do it on his own?
I told him about the thing, and then he did.
He better.
Nice.
Okay. You know what?
He texted me last week asking when the next stream would be.
Let's just start. Honestly, let's just wing this one. Hey, Whitfield.
Do we have?
Whitfield, can you hop us in, please?
All right, Xavier, you ready?
We have 19 subscribers.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we got 5 new.
I subscribed on her channel account.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, subtract 9 unsubscribed. There we go.
I think... Yeah, we're
Damn,
good to go. Yeah.
the
We're gonna go?
channel icons.
Yeah. Whoa, Whitfield, go.
I can do that. I'm not changing channel icons.
All right, Whitfield, let's start. Open up that little binder of notes.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to the Whitfield McCrum D&D experience. Now,
Yay.
last time.
There's extra napkin in it.
Previous, yes.
So, Xavier, can you hear us?
Yeah,
Everything good?
yeah.
Okay.
And I turned your guys' volume up, so you guys should be better for the audio.
Thank you. My
But whatever,
boy.
fuck it. We'll just assume it's fine. We'll assume it's fine.
Let's assume it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like, maybe the least quality session yet, but okay. Welcome back, everyone, all our loyal viewers, to the Whitfield McCrum D&D experience. Last time on D&D, we did a Halloween one-off session that
nobody
was
saw.
sort of canon. Basically, the party was trapped inside the dream of a beholder, and they had to fight their way out while being taunted with visions of either their greatest dreams or their worst nightmares.
Whitfield made us sad for Halloween.
Yes, I did. It was very funny. During this, Limousine grabbed a page of a journal of the beholder, detailing the dreams of the other party members, and then didn't tell the rest of the party about it. After killing the beholder in its dream, thus killing it in real life based on how beholder dreams work, they were ejected from the dream realm back into their beds at the Merchant's Hymn in Visit Texas City, now with some new scars and all of them sharing a mark of a black eye on the back of their hand.
I gotta make angst art of that.
Now we return to Visit Texas City with everyone just waking up in their different rooms in the Merchant's Hymn. Papias and Cans, who are still sharing a room.
Ooh.
I literally said, get me in a, you know what, whatever.
Who are still sharing a room because Can found their new room and went in.
Fucking evict Cam.
Can and Pavius both wake up.
I'm on top of him.
For warmth?
I'm on top of his chest.
Like a cat.
You're like splayed out or like curled
Like a
around.
bird. Sitting like a, you know how birds float? That's how I'm.
Oh,
So-
you're not even lying down. You're just sitting upright.
Pavius is just gonna like open his eyes.
I don't like that you said Whitfields before saying
I'm
that.
gonna look around. I'm gonna look up at the bird. I'm gonna go like, and then I'm just gonna like, just sort of sit there.
You just woke up from the worst dream of your life.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Bird,
Yeah, I'm like fine.
Bless you.
bird, what are you doing on my chest?
Can I peck at his nose? Like try and, you know,
Sure.
can I try and take his nose?
What?
Violent way.
Oh god, your nose big.
Yeah.
Like, just like, eh.
Yeah. pretty
Okay.
much.
Yeah.
Is it like a boop? Is
Roll
it your
sleight of
version
hand.
of a boop?
It's a roll slight. Okay.
Is that a sleight of beak?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Does that mean he gets advantage because it's a beak?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Also, there's pretty much no way that I can dodge this. Like, I can't really move.
You can more like, if you would.
It's more like
But more
doing
like,
this.
Wait. Do we get a long rest since the dream?
Oh, of course, yeah.
What did you do?
You have
great.
you have wounds and shit on you that are healing, but you do have all your HP back.
I have to take attunement off now. Let's see if I can find that.
Why'd you have to take attunement off?
Because Whitfield is a little
23.
boy, and since I'm not allowed attunement right now.
Oh yeah, you don't have attunement anymore. 20?
23.
23. You grasp Pavius's nose in your beak. As you go, as you sort of clasp his the tip of his nose in your beak, he sort of lets out a faint yelp before looking at you angrily.
Let's make direct eye contact.
Can you move over there? This is a big bed. I don't know why you have to lie on me.
You've offended me, so I leave.
You just get up and you
You
just
hurt my
leave.
feelings, so I'm leaving.
Do you go through the window?
Yeah, I gotta go look for Jeremy.
Okay, you just hop out without even thinking about talking to anyone.
Javi's just gonna pause for a second and then dash into the shower.
You're like,
Gotta clean
Yeah,
up
I
that
am very
bird
diseased.
stink.
Now is a great time to use that soap.
all right. So Pavius, you run into the shower as fast as you possibly can, and begin scrubbing the one of your two fancy soaps that you now have.
Oh yes.
You use the most recent one that you've gotten.
Perfect.
It's surprisingly ineffective.
Use the most recent one that you've gotten. Even though they're identical, you still have sentimental value with the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I should have made a
clean
soap
up.
reference in the one-off. That would have been really funny. Damn it.
Yeah. So just get rid of one of the soaps.
No, I would have messed with the soap
fuck.
cannon.
One of the two soaps.
You know what?
All right, Limousine. You've woken up in your room, in the Merchant's Hymn that you've been staying at for tonight specifically. You remember everything that happened in the dream, and you look at your hand to see the mark.
Okay. I want to like I want to probably check the page to see if everything is still on the page that was in the dream.
Okay.
And yeah, would that be perception or do I just read?
It's reading. You know what? Actually, roll wisdom.
Okay. That would be a 15.
Okay, it wasn't a nat one. It wasn't a nat one, so you know how to read. No, that's part of your character that you don't know how to read. It's different. So you take the piece of paper that was sitting in one of your pockets.
Yes.
You take the piece of paper that was sitting in one of your pockets and hold it up to look at it. You see it still looks the same as it did. It still looks the same as it did yesterday, or not yesterday, rather in the dream when you took it out of the book. It's still has all the details of your dream and the dreams of the party, and it still has the rips of when you pulled it out of the book.
Okay. I'll probably.
You froze for a second. Sorry.
It's very funny.
You just went.
Your mouth was open.
Yeah, it looked exactly like that.
Obvious looked when he saw the bird.
So wait, is everyone now staying at the hotel? Like me and Mel
Yes,
and.
Except for Ken, who left.
Okay.
Unbeknownst.
I want to probably go talk to the rest of the party. I guess starting with Mel. If Pavis is showered. Yeah.
Okay, what?
Since Pavis is showered, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you open the door to your hotel room and you walk out into the hallway. Melvinera, you've just woken up as well. You look at them. You see the mark on your the back of your hand.
Do I remember anything?
And you feel sore.
But I don't remember anything from the dream.
You remember everything from the
Oh, I
dream.
remember everything from the dream?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This is not fun.
You remember the 4 years worth of fake memories that you had,
Oh, yeah, shit, that's true.
and
I
and everything that
remember
happened
growing
at the
as a
feast.
person. Oh.
Javius is intensely trying to scrub off the mark. He thinks that it'll come off if he uses enough soap.
Wait, does Pavius remember becoming a better person?
Yes, but that's for later. The soap is the main priority right now.
Okay. So Mel, what do you do?
Fuck, I think I'm gonna do so I remember why I have this mark, right?
Well, there isn't a specific reason that you can remember. You remember after Pavius Pavius stabbed the beholder in the eye, it released the dream shattered and branded all of you with this mark as you were sent back into the waking world.
Alright, well, I think my instinct would probably be to regroup with the party so we can talk about stuff and strategies, and I also want to see if everybody else remembers the dream. So, because, all of them were in it, and I assume it feels very real.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna also go try to find the rest of the party. So I assume I, walk out the door, and she's, walking to my door, and we, bump into each other. It's like, oh, so cute.
Okay, yes, you open the door, and immediately after you open the door and turn around into the hallway, you bump into Limousine, who is coming towards your door. Alright, you two meet up. Can, we go back to you now.
Okay.
So you just exited the building and are flying around to search for Jeremy. What you can remember from yesterday, real yesterday, is that Jeremy was carried off on like a stretcher by the town guard, presumably to a hospital of some kind.
Okay, we're joining. We're
I can go make more if you want later.
What the hospitals look like?
Roll history.
Oh, that's not good.
And some wisdom.
Oh, that's 3.
So yeah, you imagine it's probably like a building of some kind. You can imagine maybe you'd see like dead people nearby.
Okay, do I see any dead people?
No. You want to keep walking?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go find someone to ask, like, hey, do you know where the dead people building is?
Okay.
I'm looking for them.
Okay, so you sort of descend onto the streets where people are walking. It's a relatively frequented area that you've decided to land. There's people walking all around you. Who do you ask?
The oldest one, because I assume he's nearest to death.
Oh my god. Okay. You find the oldest one. It looks like it's a woman in her late 50s. She's just sort of walking around. What do you say to her?
Where do people go when they die?
Oh, what an odd question. Where are you from, little man?
How dare you? Can I leave?
Yeah, you leave a fantasy creature. So,
I'm just gonna keep looking at the hospital.
Okay, you roll history again.
Okay. 4.
You think about where a hospital would be, and you sort of figure, hey, maybe the southeast. So you go to the southeast. You land down on the ground and try and begin asking around again.
Okay.
Tavius, you just finished up in the shower.
Travis is gonna put the set of royal green night robe he has on, and emerge into the hallway. Just like, hey guys.
Just like in casual clothes, and then your big night cloak.
Hey guys, I smell fantastic.
You emerge into the hallway and you see Limousine and Melvin area over bumping into each other at Melvin area's door. Do you go over to them?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, you head over to them. Limousine.
Yes.
You've run into Melvin area at her door. What do you do?
Hey, so did you guys wake up with this weird black
yeah,
shit
I
on
walked
your
through the
hands?
back of my. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
won't come off.
Tavius walks up behind you and yells that.
Anybody else remember the dream that went along with this?
Oh yeah, we fought a beholder.
Yeah, we did. So yeah, some other stuff happened. That wasn't great for me personally.
What do you mean?
I don't know about you guys.
What other stuff?
Okay, so you remember, like, in the dream,
Yeah.
we went to, like, a banquet, right? And then we, like, fell asleep. It was, like, Dreamception, right? You know that great movie,
Oh.
Perception?
Perception? Finception?
Yeah, it's like Inception. Dream within a dream. Did any of you have a dream within a dream?
No.
I mean, yes, but
Really?
clearly it was just a dream because I mean, I would never not be king of Rovia. They love me over there. I'm gonna be king for life.
Yeah,
alright.
I slept.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds a lot better than what happened to me.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, it was a pretty good sleep.
It's a great hotel, right?
I meant in the dream, but yeah. You know, context clues and like what we were just talking about.
How I asked her if she had a dream within a dream, you know?
This isn't very interested. He's very sure that this isn't him in the dream. It's probably just some figment of imagination.
You know, like basic comprehension of speech.
You go, Fabio.
Tavis can comprehend the speech, just doesn't really care. He'd rather talk about what a great hotel this is.
Alright, well,
Your room keeps getting broken into.
I'm actually going to put bars over my window.
if nobody else had other dreams, then it's fine. Where's Cam?
Yeah, he woke up like laying an egg on me or something. Yeah, it's bad.
What's that?
It's a
And
gun.
why? Oh,
I have a
She was-
gun.
no,
She was just
episode 11 when Xavier has a gun.
Yeah.
the bird was just sitting on me, and now it's gone though. It flew out the window.
To where? I was hoping we could kind of talk as like a group.
Never
know?
said, it just made a bird noise, then left.
Yeah, that is in character.
It tried to peck my nose.
It's
That's also in
succeeded in
character.
pecking your nose.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna tell them that.
23.
Well, I guess we should probably regroup and like talk about our strategy for what we're gonna do about this dragon. Yeah. You know.
Silence.
Maybe.
Hey, I did meet this
Or
one.
not. It's okay.
I did meet this one person in the dream though. His name was like Patrick or something. I don't remember.
Oh yeah. I remember Patrick.
I just remember Patrick, honestly.
Hat trick.
No, Patrick, Fantasy Patrick.
For Patrick, you
Oh
idiot.
crap! No, sorry, for Patrick.
Fantasy hat trick.
Yeah.
Limousine.
Yes.
As Melvin is talking
Nobody
about
responds.
figuring out the dragon and you don't respond, you suddenly remember that Terry was brutally injured and parted away.
What do you mean suddenly remember? I knew.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I should probably go like look for him and shit, yeah?
Especially since he became your husband in your dream.
In the dream, yeah.
Well, I mean, the dream's just a dream. Nine children's insane.
They were adopted!
Not 9.
You ran an orphanage
1,
together.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you know how
Or
many
cat.
mouths that is to feed?
You know how many nipples you have?
6. I do actually know. It's 6. The number's 6.
That's not enough.
6 of them were like less than 6 were tabaxi.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. There's 3 more. You just haven't found them yet.
Yeah. Anyway, wait. What do you mean 3? Wouldn't it logically make sense for it to be 4? Anyways, because that would imply it's 3. Anyways,
That's an odd
There's
number.
3 on the other side, actually.
Oh yeah, 3 on each side of my body.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
taking notes. This is very interesting. I know nothing about tabaxi anatomy.
Trust me, guys.
I see Mel taking notes. I'm just like, he's wrong, right?
No.
Yes, I
Like-
rip up
Like
yes,
like FR/bad female anatomy.
I shoved my notes out of the way. Yeah. yeah, I knew. I
Reddit.
did that. It
Fantasy
was a joke.
Reddit. Reddit. I'm not just gonna, I'm not just gonna blindly walk out into the street. I assume I could go to like the guy who runs the hotel and be like, "So, do you know where the hospital is?"
Okay, do you want to? Okay, do you tell Mel and Pavius where you're going?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the hospital. See ya, boys.
See, this is why Limousine is smarter than Kant. Kant just flew out to look for the hospital. Limousine's actually trying to find a hotel person.
I'm not
Yeah,
even supposed
where?
to be in the
In
hotel. I'm not even supposed to be in the
I
hotel.
literally put a
So what
notice
would
up
happen
against
if
you.
I just showed up and asked?
Oh,
Okay.
are you
That's
going
good.
for do I remember his name? This isn't Terry.
Terry?
Terry is Terry.
Terry, yes.
Are you going for Terry?
I'm going to the hospital. You wanna come with?
Not really, no. I'm gonna hit the gym.
My plan was kind
Can't
of
know me.
to go try to find that archiver again, because he
Oh, yeah.
had information I feel like that is pertinent to me. But I don't know. I feel like we've been split up a lot, so we should, if we do split up again, we should definitely have a place and time where we're going to regroup.
Well, we'll figure it out. And I'm gonna walk to go find the hotel manager.
All right, so Limousine, you head down the stairs of the hotel and come to the front desk. You see the little bell in front of you. Do you ring it? You ring the bell.
Yes, I do.
You ring the little bell. It makes a ding. And immediately upon the noise being sounded, a little goblin woman, goblin man, with like long painted nails, clicking them together, hops up. It's like, what do you want?
Could you give me directions to the hospital?
The hospital.
Yes, sir.
Bleeding something?
No.
Let's not get any on my carpet. All right, now for the hospital, you want to take a left at the center of the city, head down southeast about 3 city blocks, and then to your right, you'll see it. Can't miss it. It's got an unmistakable stench.
Okay.
Plague doctor?
I guess I'll go there then.
Maybe.
Why you still here?
I was saying that to Whitfield. I wasn't saying to the goblin, I guess I'll go there then. I go there then.
Okay, you leave and begin heading towards the hospital, following the goblin man's directions. Next is Melvin area. Limousine's just left.
I turned to Pavius. Are we doing our own thing then again?
Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the gym and figure out how this spear works.
Okay.
Okay, that's not good for the camera, I think.
Okay, question. So the Grand Archiver, right? I'd probably go back to the library to find him at the third floor again. The library had a fee, didn't it? Like a fee to go in?
Yes, it did.
Oh no! Oh no!
How much of a fee?
Let's just see.
Because I don't have any. I have 10 gold left.
Where the fuck is? Oh, here it is. Okay. 5 gold for a one-time entry.
Nice.
But 10 gold for a permanent membership.
Yes, that's as much as I have. Okay. All right. I guess I'm going to the library then, but we should have a meetup point, right? Do we just come back here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There's I think you all know, but there's a sauna in the bottom of the thing.
Yes, I do know.
There's the bathhouse, which is 1 per person in the bottom of the area, and it's sort of like a spa treatment. But then there's also the sauna, which is 4-person max.
This is great.
So you could all theoretically get in the sauna.
I would not.
Later.
Okay.
You don't have to get naked, just so you know.
Okay. I walk off. I don't want to think about getting in the sauna with them. Alright,
So, you head off. You're
I head
going
off
for
to the
you're
library.
going to North Visitex. They'll probably let you in. Maybe not. Maybe.
Mhm.
You head off towards the library. Pavius, you also head off in the same direction towards North Visitexa. You're trying to get to the range, which is the.
Were we walking together
I've-
then?
You're walking.
Is it
together.
I've put on a it would kind of look like the predecessor to today's tracksuit. It's like
Oh.
green. It's like green with gold stripes on the side of it instead of like blue and white pants, which I'm wearing right now. And my
Is
spear,
it like frilly?
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go get attunement.
It's
All right.
got like got like laces instead of.
So you're
zipper.
heading towards the range, which is basically like a university rec center, except it's for testing magic and dangerous things.
So that's good.
So you're just heading there to work on your weapons.
Would
Yes?
would me doing like training boost my stats at all? Like, would it
No.
boost dexterity or strength?
Not at this point in time, no.
Is there a way that one could do that? Like,
Leveling up.
but other than leveling up, is there like no way that one could boost your stats?
I would have
Just,
to
like-
look into it, but we're not.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's just it's a bit too much for right now.
I would love an extra dexterity.
All right, so you all head off in your different directions. Limousine heading towards the hospital. You are right next to the hospital. You don't know which building it is. There's 4 buildings. You cannot tell.
I can
Not tell.
Okay,
Can though don't tell.
okay, I'm gonna go down and find another old person.
All right. You see you see a fairly you see a dwarf whose beard is all red, or not all red, all white, walking around.
Should I go with the other lady?
Okay, you go
Where
up
do
to
people
him.
go when they die?
Where do people go when they die? What kind of a question is that to ask me? I'm just living my life here. And you come over to me and you ask me where people go when they die?
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
Well, my cousin died the other week. They stuck him in there for 3 days before shipping him off to be buried. Terrible hygiene.
I'm gonna go in the direction that guy pointed.
Good riddance. He walks off briskly. He's very mad about something.
I don't care.
He had a bad day.
His cousin just died.
His cousin died like a week ago. So
I'm gonna go.
you go over to the building. It is the hospital.
Do I know it's the
There's a big
hospital?
sign that says hospital, but you can't read. You see a man on a stretcher being brought in.
Okay.
So that's an indication.
I'm gonna go in.
All right. So you head into the hospital. There's a woman standing there at the entrance, who looks to you as you enter and goes, "Whoa! The visitation hours are long past due."
Isn't it the morning?
Yeah. We only accept visitation in the middle of the night. Don't want to disturb any patients with waking night terrors.
Okay, red for then. I don't need this kind of negativity.
Roll stealth.
She's already seen me.
He's gonna like.
Stealth. Uh-oh. Terrible rolls. 10.
A 10. So she immediately turns back to like writing on her clipboard. As she pulls it back down, you're nowhere to be seen. She just went. You just kind of walked past her.
You only had to get a 10.
She was not very observant. So you head down past this woman, down into the hallway with a bunch of different doors, where people are being held. You haven't found Jeremy yet, but you know that this is probably where he is.
Okay.
Pavius.
Pavius has he reached the training grounds yet? The what's it called? The gym, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Pavius has made it through. Pavius and Mel made it into the gates of North Visitexa without too much hassle. You both they remembered both of you and were like,
Very nice, very nice.
"Ah, yes, welcome back to the North."
Cool.
So, you've both entered and split up. before heading to your separate destinies.
Okay. If I
Destinies, whoa.
Yeah.
if am I gonna reach
Pathetic.
if I'm gonna reach am I gonna reach the training grounds? If so, I'd like to. Is the training grounds empty, or are there other people like waving around? I don't know.
Oh yeah, you make it to the front of the training grounds. At which point.
I like Visitex. This is a good town.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really allergic to stuff.
Sorry.
I like everything.
Maybe this is gonna one day live in it.
So Pevius, you head into the range. Xavier, can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was learning the ocarina.
Good
Touching.
job, bro.
Okay. So Pevius, you make it to the range. There's people going in and out, but there's no line that you can tell. As you enter, you see a sort of front desk area with a orc man taking notes there.
Heyo, I got this spear, right?
Huh?
I got this spear, right? I want to just, learn how to use it. Is there like a place for that?
Oh well, you can. We got lots of different training areas here in the range. First things first, though, I gotta see some student ID.
Kansas proficient with spears.
Can I roll deception?
What, are you gonna like minor
I want to cast
illusion?
minor illusion on a
Does he
student
have
ID.
that?
I don't want minor illusion. I
Yeah,
just want to.
Persuade him.
Can I roll persuasion? Can I just be like, you don't need to see no identification?
Jedi, you're gonna
Okay.
Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, roll. Did you try to do Jedi mind tricks on
Is
the
that persuasion?
student guy?
Can I just be like, oh no, I was here a few days ago. You remember me?
Old.
I'm not old. I'm
He's
old
like he's
30.
in his 30s.
He's old to me.
Yeah, but
He's remarkably young for an Asimar.
I look solidly
Old to
middle
me.
age.
Yeah. What do you say to him first before rolling?
No, I mean I was here yesterday. I think I left it at home. You remember me? I'm Pavius.
All right, roll deception.
Deception or persuade? Oh, okay, deception. I got it.
It's deception because you're just lying.
Fair enough.
That's
fair
actually
enough.
just legitimate gaslighting.
Yeah.
14 plus 8, 22.
22. Okay. Well, I couldn't tell you if you were here or not. My coworker was stationed here yesterday.
Oh.
But it is still policy for you to hand it over so I can stamp it.
Give him a kiss.
You would give him a kiss.
Can I roll seduction?
That's just I think that's persuasion.
Is that persuasion? Okay.
Plus for him.
Persuasion.
What do you say? Wait, what do you say first?
Well, is there any other way I could get into these training grounds? And I rolled a 25. Persuasion is my best stat.
Wink, wink. He says wrong. You notice he's both emoji.
He leans over to you, not picking up on any of this sexual activity in that discussion.
He's a
He
dunce.
sort of leans over and he goes, "Listen, I've been having a bit of a hard time financially.
Oh, he wants bribes.
For 2 platinum,
That's 20 gold.
anytime I'm stationed here, I'll let you in."
She's like, I was ready to have sex with you.
I was gonna suck your dick, dude.
And that's Pavius.
way
He's like
easier.
real far in the closet.
Can I just kind of lean over back? I'm like, very sorry for your hard times. Just had to cheer you up.
Okay, roll again.
Persuasion.
You are
Persuasion?
You're such a penny pincher. You're such a fucking miserly fool.
18.
That was less than last time.
Yeah, but like,
He's
I'm
not
still
gonna pick
rolling
up
very
on the
high.
sexual tension, George, if he didn't with a 25. He just wants money.
So you got do you have the money?
I got something even better than money.
What is it?
My dick.
Get out.
Okay, fine. How does one platinum sound?
2 platinum. Take it or leave it.
How
3
does,
platinum.
how does one platinum sound?
3 platinum.
Okay, new strategy. Okay, can I just can I roll intimidation?
Okay.
You've tried to seduce him. He
Oh,
wants to
fuck,
bribe.
that's a
You've
21.
tried to seduce
21 for
him again.
intimidation.
No, he deceived him, seduced him.
And intimidated him.
Rather than paying $30.
Okay, listen up.
He would.
I'm not here to play your games. I'm here to learn how to use this weapon.
Which, when I learn how to use, which I can't because you're in the way, I'll stab you.
Okay. Listen.
Oh.
I'll let you in. Just this once. Just please, just never come back.
I think that could be arranged.
You're
Okay,
such
you
a
walk
scum-
in, that's it.
George, you're such a scumbag. You're like very rich. You can't spare like $30.
I mean, I don't think this. Pavis has the impression these training grounds is literally just like a gymnasium, and I don't understand why I have to pay $30 for a gymnasium, considering.
No, because you're supposed to be
Not
a
a student.
students get in for free.
All right, you know what? I should have rolled intimidation in the first place. I'm in.
It's like torrenting a documentary where the proceeds go to like starving children in Africa.
Oh, just you wait. I'm gonna be doing this the entire session. It's just gonna be nothing but me trying to swindle others.
Someone's gonna arrest you. Okay.
No, I'll just use intimidation.
Your rampage is gonna fucking.
All right. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go right past the front desk. Looks good.
Okay, so you head into you head past the front desk. There's a staircase leading up to the actual grounds. As you head up, you hear different people sort of grunting, and you hear energy sort of like smashing around. You make it up the stairs, and you see in rows there's these different rooms with people inside like magical barriers, casting off volatile spells that they're working on.
Nice.
And see, and in several of them, there's like apparitions of humanoids being targeted by their spells that are sort of running at them like holograms.
Oh man, this is a cool place. All right. Is there any empty rooms?
There is one empty room at the far end, next to sort of like at the far end of the hallway. There's one empty room that's not in use, as well as just a door outside with a lot of construction going on outside.
Can I dash over there? I want that room really fast.
All right, you run as fast as you can over, and you manage to make it to the room just before an actual student.
Yeah, called it.
They're a high elf who's just almost there. It's like, damn it!
Sorry, dude.
Are you kidding me? I have waited so long to get that room.
Big high elf voice.
Sorry, man. Maybe you'll get some Timbits. I'll be done.
This is
in like an hour.
outrageous. This is outrageous.
Timbits.
Oh, I'm so teed off. And he walks away.
That's too bad.
He walks away, kind of swearing to himself.
All right, that's cool. Let's go in. Do I?
So teed off by this man.
Does this place have any sort of magic that would cause me to gain attunement any faster than I usually would? It takes one short rest worth of attunement of working on it, which is an hour. So,
that's very little time.
It is actually very
it's
little
remarkably a small amount of time.
It is weird.
Why are you just fondling that
you know what? You
wooden
can.
bird?
You can blow it.
Once there was a sort of thing on the wall that tells you how to start things up, but I'll tell you that on your next turn.
It's a plan for later, Natalia. You don't.
Ocarina?
No.
No, it's a bird.
Anyways,
Anyways, so limousine.
Yeah.
You followed the directions of the goblin to the letter, and you've made it at the hospital.
okay. Yeah. So, feasibly, limousine would have like instruments, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I walk in the hospital.
Okay. You see a woman standing there with a clipboard. She looks down at it. She takes it, puts it down to look at you. Sorry, visitation hours are long past due.
Okay, and then I yell, "Look, it's a bird!" And I go, and I try and run past.
All right, roll. Roll deception.
What? Deception?
Deception.
Oh, you're gonna get fucked. He's got a really high deception.
That would be a 28.
She hears the noise and looks over. At, like just around the corner where she thinks it's from. Them like 4 minutes ago that they couldn't go in. And she sprints down the hall. She drops the clipboard with all the room numbers on them and heads out.
Can I look for Terry on the room number?
Yes, you. So you look down at the clipboard and you see all the names written. You eventually find you eventually find Terry's name.
What's Terry's last name?
Oh, it's not written.
Oh, but they just write his
Dude,
first
it's
name.
like medieval times. How many people named Terry do you think are admitted to this hospital?
How many people were named like John?
How many last names do you think exist in medieval times?
As many as exist now.
No.
No, it's more.
They started
First,
out like basic last names like Fletcher and stuff was because they were like Fletchers.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
Terry Guard.
Yeah,
Terry Guard.
that's what's actually written.
Okay.
It's written Terry, guard,
Yes, that's his last
Oh.
room 38.
What if there were two Terrys in the guards? And they weren't really like.
Terry 1, Terry 2.
Dude, imagine spending your entire life to be named Terry 2. Terry 2 Guard. That's your name. Like, you're at home and your wife's like, Terry 2, come here.
Terry 2 guard.
Terry 2 kind of
Terry
has
2
like
town guard.
Terry 2 kind of has like a good name vibe.
So, you begin heading over to room 38, where Terry is. Ken, you are also in the hospital.
I quickly want to make a note. As I walk away, just in case the nurse like gets suspicious again, I do a couple more. Yeah. That's
okay. Yeah. So you do. That's how you do it. You hear the nurse going, "Where are you?" Ken, you hear bird calls, so you immediately want to go the other direction. You continue going forward in the hospitals in your search for Jeremy. You go into room 47, and you've been peering through the windows of each of these doors
Okay.
as you go to make sure that you can find Jeremy there. As you peer through the window of room 47, you see a nurse who is sort of pouring a bowl of soup into Jeremy's mouth as he is sort of lying tucked into a hospital bed with a towel over his forehead. That looks like it's got a bit of blood on it. Yeah, so she's feeding Terry, or not Terry, fucking Jeremy.
I barge in.
You barge into the room.
Yeah, I kick the door down.
Roll strength.
This is not gonna go well. Especially since I'm a bird.
Kills Jeremy at the door. Oh, that's hard.
18.
You kick the door and it sort of swings open. It sort of swings open and hits against the wall. You go, Jeremy! The nurse is like, oh dear. She quickly pulls up the soup that Jeremy was drinking, as Jeremy kind of goes. He kind of rests his head back, and closes his eyes. She's like, oh, are you a relative of his?
No.
A friend?
No.
What are you to him?
Why are you here?
I'm here for Jeremy.
Okay. He's a bit tired, so he's going to be resting for now. But in a little while, I'll leave you here to talk to him. I'll leave you alone. Just give him some space, if you can. He's feeling very weak.
Immediately sits on his chest.
That's what I was gonna do.
So the nurse leaves the room, and closes the door. What would you like to? You see Jeremy sitting there asleep. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna like sit on his leg, not his chest.
Oh, okay, so you hop up and you sit on Jeremy's chest. Or sit on his leg, sit on Jeremy's leg,
Yeah.
and you sort of.
Don't judge me, bitch.
As you do this, Jeremy's eyes open wide, and he puts his hand on your wing shoulder. It's like, Kevin, listen to me. I have to tell you something. And then we're gonna go over to
Was it
Mel.
Was it me? It was me. Okay.
Yes, because it was. Yeah, because you got your turn to see it, so then we went there in the hospital back to you.
hanging out.
Get into the library.
All right, you come into the library. You go back to the
Front
aggressive lady at the front desk who's very, very worked up about her job. Same exchange happens.
Because I want to buy a full pass.
Oh, you're ringing. What is it?
Hi, I'd like, what's the price for a full pass again?
That would be 10 gold.
Okay, here, I give her 10 gold.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much. All right, you may go.
Is the Grand Artificer still on the 3rd floor?
Use your pass.
Thank you.
Take a hike.
Okay, walk away.
You can assume the Grand Artificer are the
Up to the 3rd floor where I found the note saying he'd be back last
the
time.
Grand Arty man is still there. You head up to. Did I drop anything else? Who cares? It's just lost foot.
I'm dying. Oh,
Anybody want to eat some silica gel? It says not to eat it.
no.
Ooh.
Only if you take
I love
one
it,
here.
Sharon.
Yeah,
Let me
there
go
you
his hand
go.
up. Can you just throw it at the laptop?
I threw it over at the new
How was that?
He got it. He got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head back up to the 3rd floor.
Can't breathe.
You head back up to the 3rd floor, where the Grand Archiver was there last time. And you see him in his station. He's sort of rummaging through books, magically making them float around him as he organizes and sorts them. And he's reading one with one hand as he does this. He's writing in another.
I think I watched him work for a little while before I build up the nerve to actually try to talk to him. Like,
Oh, hello! All the books drop to the floor.
Hi. Excuse me?
Good morning!
Good morning.
So, what have you come to ask me? Was your meeting with Wizard Supreme as joyous as you'd like?
Do you... I don't know how to deal with this.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I love this guy.
What do you know about the Mages Guild, I guess, is what I wanted to ask you?
Oh, well, that is considering it is my job to know. I know a fair amount. The Mages Guild was established in the Mages Guild was established in 1939.
What?
This world's 1939. It's
Which is-
currently 2250.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The Mages Guild was established in 1939. When after settlers first came to the Ten Fates.
So it was established by the settlers?
Of course, some of those settlers used magic, and they needed a place to hone their craft. Of course, the High Elves to the north, coming from the north, did set up their own colleges far from here in Courtesan Tees, but
I know.
whichever one came first is heavily disputed and perhaps not worthy getting into as of right now. There's been a lot of competition between the two schools, not sometimes friendly or competitively, but occasionally more elitist. So we prefer not to sort of bother ourselves by engaging with them.
Does that mean that there's plenty of types of people in the Mages Guild?
In this one, of course.
Are there multiple guilds?
Yes, all across the Ten Fates, there's multiple different orchestrations and stems of different guilds. This one mostly, this guild mostly relocated to the north of Vizitexa, but we do have occasionally field trips and transfers around the Ten Fates to places of high magical power.
Does that mean you guys like specifically specialize in stuff around this area?
Of course, we are the utmost authority on most magical activity in the region.
Does that mean that amongst all of the Mages Guilds together, they know everything you can about the magic of the Ten Fates?
All that we can, as of right now, yes.
Do you know about sorcery?
Oh, yes, the magic born from one's blood or soul?
What about wild magic?
Oh, wild magic is fun. Fun to talk about.
Is
Very
it?
deadly in practice, however. Now, occasionally one could use wild magic as a you could force upon themselves the use of wild magic, but it's highly not recommended to do so, as it could spell disaster based on how powerful the source of magic is. Occasionally, you could cast a spell to like make your cup of tea it's just like shiny. But instead, you'll open up a wormhole to the abyss and set loose a demogorgon in your kitchen. Or you could try to cast dancing lights at a festival and end up unleashing a horrible monster crashing through the entire city. Or you could attempt to cast a lightning bolt on a group of goblins that are trying to steal your coins, and end up creating 10 fireball spells centered directly on yourself. Or you could be fighting a dragon out in the north and cast a spell of a finger of death and end up turning your entire adventuring party into sheep.
Accidentally open up a new portal.
I am visibly distressed now.
Oh, do not worry.
I think maybe I have more cause to worry than most. But, where you said that wild magic can be forced upon people?
Oh, yes. why we don't fully know the exact reasons that one could develop wild magic as a skill, but exposing someone to pure elemental chaos is one way to do it. That plane of existence is full of energy, of all different sorts of different powers, and if one's exposed directly to a source of it, then that could truly cause something magical to unlock within them.
What kind of realms do you mean? Like, what kind of?
Well, I mean, by the elemental chaos, I mean the elemental chaos, the realm that is just ever-churning magical disaster.
Oh.
Though that is not the only way that someone could gain wild magic capabilities. Your cup of coffee could be a wormhole to another dimension, and you drink it and become a god. Or perhaps someone far in your ancestral line pissed off the wrong god.
So it can be inherited?
Perhaps. Or maybe you're a dragonborn whose mother loved them a little too much.
What?
What?
What time of year is it in Visitexa?
Oh, it's like spring.
Is it like in the northern hemisphere of the planet? So like
Yeah, no, it's in sort of like not my northern. It's like sort of a south of France sort of climate.
What's the? Okay.
Isn't that like?
It's Mediterranean.
Does it get cold in the winter though, or is it just always?
In the north of Carrion, it gets very cold during the winter, but around the south, just underneath this river, it usually stays fairly dry and warm most of the year.
Makes sense.
But above it does
Do
experience
the
seasonal
floodgates
winters.
get covered in snow?
The floodgates do get covered in snow, although as it gets to the scorched lands, there is very little precipitation anywhere.
You make climatograms for all of your freaking fake.
How common is wild magic in people?
Oh, relatively uncommon considering the amount of chaos needed to cause the chain reaction required to create one. Wild magic sorcerer. I'd say about 1 in 200. No, 1 in 380.
Oh, okay.
They're very hard to come by. I'm sure someone out there some evil villain somewhere in the world is plotting a scheme of some sort using them. But that's almost absolutely true of literally anything.
Oh,
That's just the way world works.
Are there other people I can find with it? I mean, are there people I can find with it? I mean...
Wow, that was a very interesting slip up there, young lady.
Where...
Perhaps you could find a group of like-minded individuals on a internet forum. That was a joke.
Oh my god.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Perhaps simply asking around might not yield any answers, considering a grand majority of people either blessed or cursed with this ability are fairly keen on hiding it away. It gives you a knowing look. It would be possible to find other people with the wild magic in their blood, but
where?
I couldn't tell you.
How?
I also couldn't tell you.
Could anybody tell me?
Okay, this is a bit unorthodox, but do you know the province of Fertilinia?
I've read about it vaguely, but I don't know very much.
Okay. The province of Fertilinia is a region that was never colonized by the settlers of the Ten Fates. And ever since its creation, we assume, that region of the land has been constantly plunging and changing with chaos. that region is home to some of the most powerful magics that we know of, simply in its ever-churning nature. But unfortunately, due to how dangerous it is, people haven't ever set up a real settlement there. There's about two, one in the north and one in the south in Fertolin. One in Margath and one in Fertolin, north and south. But yes, it is a
What are they called again? The one in the north is
Margath.
Margath. And the one in the south?
Fertolin. Yes. That would be a good place to start looking, but I cannot tell you enough how dangerous that region is. Especially after the collapse of Fertolin and the construct attack nearly, over a decade ago?
There was, what was that? I've never heard of that before.
Oh, some horrid abominations created by magical energy rampaged through the town, killing anything they could find.
Oh. Who made them?
Well, we don't know fully. It's possible it was just they were just creations of the it's possible they were just creations of the ever-churning magics of Fertilinia, but they were decidedly mechanical in nature, it would seem.
So is Margath the only settlement that's still around?
Well, Fertilinia has been rebuilding over the past decade and a half, but people are a lot more cautious there. So I would be prepared for some prejudices against newcomers if I went there.
Okay. What kind of people live there?
Well, it was a very diverse area before the fall. It had all sorts of different peoples. Tabaxi people came there from the south. There were large groups of them. There were also, due to its tropical nature, there were also turtles, lizard folk, who would surprisingly come into town to trade wares, despite not really agreeing or not being very peaceful. Usually they saw it as useful to them to partake in trading with other people. It's predominantly human now, after the attack. But I'm sure you could find some other peoples there.
Okay. How do I know where Fertilinia is? On the map?
Yes, you do. It's directly south of Cordycentes.
Is Fertilinia like the Fertile Crescent, where they grow all the wheat or something?
No.
No, it's a magic plane.
I'm gonna show you the map of Fertilinia.
Yeah.
I thought it was like an extremely fertile place, because
It is. This is Fertilinia.
no cool.
This is Fertilin. This is Margath.
Have we established that Rovia is to the south of Vizatexa? Like, you keep going further downwards?
Oh yeah, that
No,
does look
Rovia's
like a
up into the
plane.
east.
Oh.
It's across the sea.
So, okay.
That's why you landed in Biokeep.
Oh.
That's why that's when you came.
I always
Rovia.
thought it was to the south, honestly.
Yes. So this is Fertilinia here. Calacine and the lakes of Eridus are here. Altior is here, with Vizatexa just being up here.
Okay.
Cordycentes and your old home are here.
Okay.
You know that.
Clarification. When he said 1 out of every 380, he meant 1 out of every 380 magic users.
Yes.
Yeah?
Sorcerers specifically.
Oh, there aren't that many sorcerers, are there?
Can I have a tissue, please?
Wait, but Degridia's on
Do I
the
know
other
how common
side. How the hell
sorcery
would
is?
they be showing influence over me?
Like, do I know how common sorcerers?
Well, because Enertonia is the kingdom that has Rovia and Degrinia as their vassals.
Oh.
Enertonia is directly to the south of Carrion, or just south of the Ten Fates. It's directly down there, past those three mountains there. That's Enertonia. It is a massive empire.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it has basically domain over a lot of different places. Considerably, Degrinia and Rovia, which it is using to get at Carrion. Due to
So-
Biokeep's resources.
Do I know how common sorcerers are? Because they're not that
Not that common.
among mages, right?
Yeah, no, because sorcery is the
Inherent.
is inherent magic in your blood or
Okay.
your soul. So you know they're not that common. Fairly rare. It's specific circumstance that usually makes up most of it. So someone has to get really lucky to be a sorcerer, and then they have to get really lucky again, or really unlucky, depending on who you ask, to become a wild magic sorcerer. So it's like the 1% of the 1%, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Is that my laptop right there, Xavier?
Okay.
Okay.
So hypothetically,
Yes.
say I'm not asking for a friend. Okay, yeah, hypothetically,
Yes.
if one to have wild magic, how would they figure out?
You got
How would they figure out where it came from? I cannot read.
Oh. Well, it's I tell this to a lot of people. Have you tried retracing your steps?
Well, if I did that, I would just go back to somewhere I don't particularly want to be anymore.
Well, you have to ask yourself then, is your journey truly worth it? Is your journey to the knowledge of where you came from truly worth it if you're not going to go back? You're not going to put yourself through the hardships of returning, then how are you going to learn anything? You have anything else you want to ask me? All right, we're gonna. I'll leave you with that. It's been like 15 minutes. We're gonna go back to Can.
Fun.
Or no, we just went to Can. So, Tavius,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that is.
it's been like 20 minutes since your turn.
Have I gained attunement yet?
No, we haven't started.
So let me get this straight. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna. What are the instructions? say
So
on
the
the wall?
instructions. The instructions. So it's this. There's a sort of metal box with 5 points on it. 5 points. They're bright. They're shining bright green, and they're slightly divoted into the block.
Oh, I like
And
green.
next to it is a manual saying, place your hand on this block and say training commence. To
Okay.
activate everything.
All right. I guess I'll just do that.
All right. So you place your hand into it. You feel it getting stuck on the block. You can't move your hand.
That's great.
You say
Training commence.
out of the block. A sort of iridescent field, force field, sort of grows out and surrounds the room. As this happens, sort of like training pillars that are rotating, sort of burst out of the ground and begin sort of rotating with they have different like sort of sticks and spikes around them.
Cool. All right. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll take my spear out. Start poking them or whatever.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So you begin your attunement.
Fantastic.
Sort of trying to go.
Are there like other paladins like at the university on university campus? Like, are
You
they?
don't know yet, but you assume that there might be.
All right. Pavius needs more friends, so he's gonna because he's sad that his entourage died. So he's gonna try to find people who went to the same paladin order as him later.
Okay. Okay. For now,
He wants.
you
some
will begin
character
your
development.
attunement.
Can I attune myself yet, or am I just gonna?
I'm gonna say we'll count this as these next 2 turns will count as the 1 hour.
Fair enough. Great.
For attunement, you won't be proficient, but you will be attuned.
That I believe is correct. Then I just
Yes.
threw it under attuned items.
Okay.
I gotta say, in trying to take the attunement off at the very start, because I put it on because for the one-off, I accidentally ended up deleting the spear and had to go through my weapons again, and it took me a while, but I got it back.
Okay, nice.
Luckily, it was still in my homebrew collection, so I could just
Good. Okay. So George, you've begun your training. You're fighting with the machines.
Oh, that was such a short turn right there, honestly.
I know. Yeah, considering Natalia's turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
You didn't say limousine.
Yeah.
Limousine, it's your turn.
Wow, that's crazy. My turn.
I know.
Wow.
So, you're in the hospital.
Yeah. Exciting.
You've gone through the rooms. You see a nurse walking away from you see a nurse walking down the hall from room 47. You go to room you go to room 38. And you look through the window to see you see Terry lying there. His leg is held up in a splint. And it looks like he's got some bandages around his arms and on his chest. He looks really bad.
Hey.
Sorry, gotta put my leg up like it's a splint.
I'm very excited for this scene.
Oh, hey there. Didn't expect to see you this early.
Visiting hours are over,
What does that mean?
Well, I assume you'd come during visiting hours.
In the middle of the night.
Well, hopefully you don't mind.
Oh no, it's a pleasure. I'm glad you're here.
So how have you been?
You're in the fucking voice. You're slipping into the voice.
What?
I've never better. I'm in a lot of pain.
You fought bravely.
You say that to me, but did you see yourself?
Wow.
I know I was unconscious for most of it, but it was incredible.
Was you unconscious for all of it?
You know how it is.
Romantic moment.
Terry got up halfway through and got carried away. No, I have to thank you.
No, you don't need to thank me. It shouldn't have been a scenario regardless. Can I give him health? Like I know game mechanics and story. Could I just be like, listen, I don't know how much this will do. Fuck, my voice is fucked. Listen, I don't know how much this will do, but take this, and I want to cast Healing Word. I'll cast it in 3rd level, and that'll be.
Alright.
That's going to be 16 health.
16 health. Okay, so you say that, and as you say that, the sort of healing energy leaves you and sort of wraps around him in his on his wounds, and you can kind of see his sort of complexion clear up a bit. And he looks a lot better. He then sort of looks at his hands and takes some of the bandages off to reveal no wound underneath, but some scar tissue is still present on some of the deeper cuts, but mostly he's looking a lot better. His leg, however, is still looking quite broken.
Okay.
Thank you. truly don't know what to say. You've done so much for me.
I care about you.
I care about you.
My mother would have liked you. I've he immediately gets nervous.
Yeah, that wasn't Whitfield. That was Terry.
Yeah.
Terry did that. Terry.
Sorry, I've just been thinking about her recently.
My sister would have liked you.
Yeah.
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 I mean, we can keep this chain going. I could be like, my brother would have liked you.
My mother would have liked you.
Wow.
There's 2 family members.
First cousin once removed would have thought you were fantastic.
cousin Shark dude.
Listen. I'm sorry for bringing you into this. I'm sorry you got hurt.
That wasn't. That had nothing to do with you. You were the one who pulled me out of it.
I don't know, man.
Either way, you being there is what saved me.
Yeah. When are visiting hours?
Oh, well, they haven't actually told me.
Yeah.
I don't think they tell people. I think you just have to get lucky during a certain time of night.
This is a bad hospital.
They're really like, the hospital isn't even listed on the town maps. I don't know how people are supposed to find it.
Wow, that's actually concerning.
I know. It's remarkable how few people have died.
Good hospital. I mean, bad hospital, but
Isn't
good
it like
hospital.
a hospital in like a super magical city and all they're doing is treating people with bandages?
Yep.
No, it's in the south.
Oh yeah.
No one came from the north and was like, hey, we can help treat people because we have like instant healing spells.
The north, the only bits of the north that come into the south is really for the magic show. They don't do much else.
Like separate towns. You know what? It's cool. They're both nice.
Yeah, it is. They sort of come from the magic show to show off. They aren't risking sending anyone back into the south after the stunt yesterday. What was his name?
One of their officers who were
Bill
starting
Kipley?
it got hurt.
Bill Kipley's shit.
Oh my god. Bill Kipley.
Remember Bill Kipley? Yeah,
Fucking
they're not
asshole.
sending anyone back into the south after that embarrassment that he was.
Oh, Bill Kipley.
They're maintain a high profile, and one of their longest students who's been there the longest has just fucking killed like a person and a half.
Well, Terry, listen.
Egregiously injured the
Still
container
seems
of the.
kind of rude.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
Terry, listen. Me and my friends, we need to we're gonna go fight a dragon. Well, not fight. Steal from a dragon? I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if we'll make it back, but if we do, I hope to find you still here. Or not not the hospital specifically. You know what I mean. I'm not.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. No, I'll be probably as soon as I'm out of here, I'll be reporting back to my guard duties. But I'll wait for you as long as it takes.
Okay, Terry. Mind if I just sit here for a while?
Oh, not at all.
Okay, and I sit here. And that probably ends my turn.
Yes, you sort of take Terry's hand and you sit down with him as he puts his head back against the pillow, and sort of closes his eyes. You sit there with him in comfortable silence.
Okay.
And
Okay, yeah.
Hoggers. Sorry.
Then we're gonna go over to Ken.
Yeah.
It's been years, buddy. So bless you. So Jeremy has just sort of put his hand on you and told you that you need to listen because he doesn't have much time.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Well, that's what he said. He said we don't have much time, not I don't have much time. Yeah.
It's still cycle.
Listen, Ken. We don't have much time before she gets back, and I need to tell you something. You have to find the Church of the Screaming One, Ken. You have to find it.
Of course.
Church is screaming one. How do you know about that? That happened in my dream, right?
Yes, that
Yeah,
happened.
so I'm gonna ask him.
It did. You did. It was heavily mentioned in your dream.
Yeah.
Listen, Ken. Back before I was a janitor, cleaning up the magic shows and helping the people of the city, I would travel around the mountains with my wife and my son.
Oh, you had another son?
He was just like you.
I thought
Just
we were
like you.
special.
I thought we were special, but okay.
After one day in the Floodgate Mountains, we were going across a rope bridge, and a massive eagle came down, picked my wife up in its talons, and dropped her into the gorge, right in front of my son. He never forgave them. Vowed to spend his whole life dedicated to destroying the birds. And in the end, it destroyed him. Promise me, Cam.
I promise.
You won't follow in his footsteps.
Wait, no.
Please.
I didn't want to promise that.
You have to promise me.
Can I kill some birds? Many
You
birds?
have to promise me you won't be like him.
Okay, but I can still kill.
For your own good.
I can still
I
hunt birds.
Yeah, I can't bear to lose another child.
What does this have to do with the Church of the Screaming One?
We forgot.
Church was nearly destroyed some years ago. But they're coming back. And they can protect you. They can protect you from the world.
Cams doesn't really need protection.
Find them. You can find them at Mount Bryser.
Bryser, okay.
You can find them there. The foot of Mount Bryser. That's where they are.
Are they birds?
Well, some of them.
Oh.
Okay, please. Listen to me. Ken, listen to me. I care about you. You're like a child to me. Bless you. Ken.
God, bless you.
Listen to me.
Adorable. Big old man.
I think she's on her way back now. You have to go to Mount Bryser. Promise me you'll find the church.
Okay.
Ken.
Got it.
Ken.
Don't.
I love you, Ken.
I love you too.
He puts something in your hand and pats it. That's the he lets go of you.
What?
And, puts his hands on his chest as he falls back asleep.
We didn't die, right?
He falls back asleep. As in the nurse enters.
He doesn't die, right? Check his heartbeat. Yeah, I'm gonna roll for heartbeat checking.
Just shove your face, shove your ear against his chest. Be like, heartbeat, pulse. If he dies, I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm so rude.
We'll all be against you, Whitfield.
What is heartbeat checking?
Oh no.
Just roll to see if he died.
You could, no.
Yeah, you did.
So,
It was like 18, so he
as he
better not.
falls back, as he falls back, you can sort of hear the breath leave his body as he falls. But as you sort of worriedly put your head up against his chest to check his heart, you can still hear a beat. But he that sort of crazed dialogue that he yelled at you, that he was like, you promised me you have to understand. He was just that took almost all he had to convey that to you.
Can I cry? Like I wanna get a like.
He did put
doctor.
something. He put something in your hand.
Oh yeah.
Emotional
Okay,
moment.
I'm gonna look at the thing that's in my hand.
In your hand is a small brass vessel.
Vessel?
A vessel,
Okay.
like the kind that you would store something in.
Oh, cool.
It's a small brass vessel with the with sort of carved to or forged to look like the head of an eagle.
Oh, weird.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna scream for a doctor.
As you scream for a doctor, the nurse was almost already back at the door. So as you scream, she opens the door, drops the hot plate of food that she had. Oh my goodness!
What's up with you guys?
She runs over to him. You have to get someone for the stab. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
Okay, bye. Bye, Jeremy. See you later.
Jeremy's completely unconscious.
Bye, Jeremy.
He's
Love you.
sitting there like,
Can I give him a little kiss as I leave?
you give Jeremy a little kiss, and you shed a single seagull tear as
Bye,
you
Jeremy.
head
Love
off.
you.
You head off, clutching the idol that he gave you in your hand. As you leave the hospital.
I can't breathe. Yeah.
Cans just had an emotional goodbye with his father figure.
That's not my father figure. Besides that.
Okay, we're gonna go to Pappy's now.
Oh crap! Sorry, give me a sec.
Xavier's vaping.
But
Stop vaping.
How dare you?
wait, I'm almost
Vap,
done.
Vap. Don't you know it? It's no Vap November. Come on, dude.
Oh, Paul got finished. Okay, sorry. Do I have attunement yet?
You know what? You're attunement. You're attuned, but not proficient.
I love you.
As you sort of as you're finally finishing your joust with this sort of robot, you finally as you sort of pull back to unleash the final throw, you feel sort of the energy coursing through the spear as it lights up with lightning. You sort of go like, ha ha! And you stab the thing directly in the center. The spear goes straight through the log, and then the thing sort of explodes into light.
Poking.
The thing explodes into light, and the metal base at the bottom retracts into the ground.
Pyrus is just gonna be like, yes, and then he's gonna step out. Is there that elf person?
You look back at the door. You now have attunement, but not proficiency. You see a man standing by the door. He came in without you noticing. He's standing over by the door, and he's clapping.
Slow clapping or like genuine clapping?
Impressive.
Thank you.
He's wearing paladin armor.
So
Impressive.
So where do you come from?
Oh. Yeah, no, I thought it would be funny if I did that. Oh, little convent in the north.
Is it called like Saint Vierix or something? I don't know. Just guessing.
Saint Eric's, actually.
Oh, fuck you.
With a Q.
No, you're bad.
like
Now
Eric.
I saw you handle that thing.
That's
It
true.
was impressive, actually.
I can handle a lot of things.
I don't want you to do that.
I suppose you could say I'm very proficient with long things.
Well, I
I support it.
You woke up feeling a certain way.
don't think I
Wait, is it the
don't think I
weekend?
missed the sub. I don't think I missed the subtext in that. We might go back to that later. But you say you're proficient, but that you can do better. Listen to me. I'm one of the staff at this establishment.
Oh.
Been here for the past couple of years. I've been pushing people to go as far as they can. And I think you might be the best candidate for this next try, this next push.
I'm in.
You in?
I'm in.
All right. Okay, I'd like you to stand. I'd like you to stand in the center, in the center of the room, just a little closer to this side.
I got you. I'm gonna go do that.
Okay, you stand in the center. I would like you to look forward at towards the other side of the room.
All right. I'm gonna keep following his instructions.
Now, I will prepare 3 adversaries for you. You will defeat them in combat
Cool.
using your new weapon.
Oh, I got you.
I will not be aiding you if it gets to a point where it's too difficult.
Okay.
All right. Roll initiative.
I guess I can just divine smite his ass, but their asses, whatever. Let's exalt. 19. Nice.
19 for initiative.
That's the
Great.
second time I've rolled
Okay.
actually high
So-
initiative.
Battle map. So I'm gonna say
Isn't this room very small?
this is Pavius. What? No, the room's not very small.
Oh, okay.
You're very small.
This is Pavius.
Gotcha.
You're here. And and those are the adversaries.
Well,
He goes, ready?
yeah.
All right. And he sort of goes, and he conjures up 3 three faceless humanoids.
Oh, cool.
They're
Do
sort of
any-
emanating green light.
Any weapons on them?
Yes, these 2 have swords, and the one in the back, which is slightly larger, has an axe.
Oh, that's just great. All right. Well, I guess I'll just take a defensive fighting stance because that's my stance.
All right, you
and
take a
see what-
fighting stance.
The field is rolling badly for initiative.
Not really.
The third one was pretty high, but the first and second I don't think were very
First
good.
one was incredibly high.
Oh, really?
Third one was medium.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Second one was awful.
Oh, well.
So, okay, we begin.
Were you planning for this, or were you just like, George needs more character development?
I was sort of planning for it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so,
Oh.
you go first.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Oh, to be close to it's getting a bit cold.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just gonna slowly, walk towards the this guy.
All right. How many spaces?
How far away is he?
He's about 15 feet.
15 feet. So
Yeah.
I could get there and hit him.
Yeah,
He'd get an opportunity though.
he would.
That's cool. I'll do that.
Okay, so you get within 5 feet of him. He tries to slash at you with the sort of ethereal sword. 14 plus 2, that's 16.
He misses.
Yep. Okay, so he misses. What do you do?
Well,
You attack
clearly
this
I'm
here?
going to swack this guy. So
Right.
you know what? Let's armor the hell up. What's a nice occasion? Let's channel divinity and hit this guy hard. I'm gonna channel divinity up, which means my spear is now double glowing, twice the glow, double fall, and I'm gonna roll a hit. I rolled a 24 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah. How much roll damage?
Okay. Let's divine smite this guy. So I get
You're gonna do divine smite too. Okay.
66 plus 2 spear. 66 plus 2.
20, and then I'm going to let's cast my highest, which is 5d8 of extra. 5d8 of extra, 62. 44 damage.
44?
Yeah.
44.
44. 4-4.
He you sort of stab him with the spear, and it lets off a bolt of lightning, as well as the glow from the glow of divinity.
And
it just
the
kinda
glow
goes-
of divine smite. It's,
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It was it shatters.
like glass.
Like
Powerful.
glass, and then it as it sort of explodes like glass, and then sort of goes tingle, 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 tingle.
Okay, I'm kind of
then
imagining
just
this like
into the
super
air.
hot right now, but okay. All right.
So he's dead.
Yep. Let's just take.
Okay, so then it would be that is one gone. Okay.
Alright.
The next one here, number 2, is moving here, and then he is throwing the axe at you.
Is it a great axe or a tiny little throwable axe?
It's a little baby axe.
Okay.
Well, it's made of light. But yeah, from what you can tell, it looks like a little baby axe. So he's gonna chuck at your face.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. 19.
That's a tie.
Oh, that means you win.
Yay!
So yes, you
God, I love my armor class.
you duck under the axe as it flies at you. Okay, yeah, that's his turn. Then we go to this other guy who's going to run up to you
I get
and
an
try to stab you.
opportunity.
You get an opportunity attack against him.
Okay, let's fuck this guy up. Whoa, 28 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. Full damage?
Yeah. 6d6 plus 2. Shit, I rolled such terrible rolls. 14 and
14 damage?
That's not
Gonna
that
make-
bad. It's really good.
another one of these, so I get 4 d8s this time.
You fucking tank, bitch.
Which is not as good. 20, it's 14 and 25 makes 26, 39.
39 damage?
Yeah.
He also explodes.
The downside of this is I am going to be like basically out of all of my abilities at the end of this, but you know what, that's cool.
You'll have a bunch more
Okay.
experience points than us.
Gosh,
though.
shit, I will, yeah.
Okay, so then the third guy looks at you. He doesn't have a weapon right now, because it sort of exploded after it hit the ground.
Okay.
He looks at you from here, without his face.
He just stares at me.
Right. And then it's. I guess we're gonna go to someone else now. Although you could finish this encounter. Well, you could finish this encounter now.
Yeah, it's my turn,
It
right?
is your turn, yes.
Can't I just go up and hit him?
Yeah, you wanna?
Yeah. It's just like, you know,
All right. So he gets an opportunity
with
attack.
an unarmed strike.
He raises his arms in the air, and out from his sides, 6 little orbs of light go.
Why didn't he do that earlier? You know, whatever. Okay.
He had an axe.
So this is
just
weaker
let
than
me
an axe. Okay.
Grab this. Just gotta grab it. Grab the stuff.
I'm just gonna clear my place.
Where is it?
Dude.
Come on. There it is. Just 1 second.
No, 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 no.
All right.
So, George,
Nat 20 for 1. Other one misses. 1 hits, another misses. So nat 20 and another one to hit.
Jesus.
The this bit. So nat 20 and 1.
Okay.
Come on, George. You can do this, buddy.
So you take from the first one, the one that crits. You take. You take 12 damage
Okay.
from one of them hitting. The other one,
Yo, I'm just gonna wait till you're done.
10 damage.
So that's
So you
22.
take 22 damage.
That's cool. Down to 30.
Okay, you take 22 damage from that, and then you get your attack.
Fuck yeah, let's hit this guy. Okay, let's get my actions. Give me a lightning spear real quick. 18 to hit.
That ties, so it doesn't hit.
Oh my god. Okay.
Then it's his turn, and he's going to do the same thing.
I don't get an opportunity though, because
You don't. You're right next to him. So he just again.
Why didn't he do this light thing first? I feel like this is way stronger
Deception.
than that.
It's his pro strat, bro.
Okay, one hits. 2 hit.
Isn't that just swell?
You take 19 damage.
19?
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm down to 11 health.
Oopsies. From 52.
You can do it, bro.
It's okay, I've got a lay on
What
hands
if he
pool.
died?
Alright, so go ahead, try again.
Okay. You know, I have double attack. I should have used that. But instead I'm just gonna use my bonus action to transfer myself all of my lay on hands pool. So that I don't die if I fail. So I'm just gonna just gonna give myself 30 hit points. 30.
Oh, that smile. That's an
And
evil smile.
Now I'm gonna swack this guy again. Lightning spear.
Okay.
Oh,
George gonna
fuck.
die.
You got a 6.
No, that's a critical fail right there.
Oh! Okay,
That
critical
would be an
fail.
11, but if you treated it like that, but
Wait, is it to hit or is it to?
it's to hit.
Oh, then does it count as a D? Because that's his hit dice.
Yeah, that is a hit. So you don't get any critical debuffs from it.
Nice.
Nothing awful happens to you.
Great.
But you do miss, which allows him to do it again. So from what just happened is you run up to him, tried to hit him. You run up to him, been hit, like tried to hit him, missed. Tried to hit him again, missed bad, and now he's doing it again.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And you have 11 health.
What do you mean? No, I don't. I've got 41.
He just gave him.
Oh yeah, fuck
I
yeah,
used
you're right.
my entire
You're
lay on hands pool. That's why I don't get a bonus action.
So those 2 hit.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Neither of those, and one of those. So that's
Oh my god.
Us right now
No, it's not legal till 10.
till 10 tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so done.
Fuck, I had plans.
Me too. I mean, we can just do it legally.
Just do them. Like no one is gonna self isolate to one
That's his
person.
turn though, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
his turn.
not happening.
No, yeah, that was his turn. That was his
We're
turn.
expected to go to school, but we can't meet up.
Yeah,
outside.
no, it's not.
Alright, I'm gonna just hit him again, but this time I get a bonus action, which means I can actually attack twice, so even if I
Okay,
fuck up.
yeah, go ahead.
Go.
George is having his ass handed to him by this fat guy.
Oh my
by this
god,
fat
13.
hologram. You lose again.
Okay, let's hit him again.
Terrible rolls.
Yes!
21?
26.
26, that's a hit.
Okay, let's finally
Woo!
hit this guy.
First one, he like, you did it, and then he dodged. The second one, you just missed.
No, Pog, 20.
And then this one, you managed to get him.
Sorry.
Okay, so roll damage.
1, 2, 3. 1.
These seasons have like
15 plus
deaths.
24, 20, 39
Yeah, but just
damage.
the cases are going up.
39 damage. You stab him. He's you see his form start to crack, but he does not shatter yet.
Ooh. Come on, George. You can do it.
Are you tensing your entire face right now at me? So,
One more round. One more round.
Okay, I'm gonna die.
No, you're getting
One of these hits, so
No,
that's
he's gonna
3,
die.
and one of those hits, so that's 46.
What the hell? Wait, no, stop.
He can do
Didn't you
just
just
as
say
much
2 of those
damage
hits?
as you
I said
do.
He's
I
just
said
luckier.
4 of those
Oh my
hit.
god, the first
Dude,
2 hit.
The first 2 hit, then one of each of
That's
those.
how much
other
damage
my-
you do on a turn.
I'm about
If
It's
you're
actually
Alex-
less than the amount of
I
damage
know,
you do,
but
by
like,
about half.
If
I
it's
keep missing and he keeps hitting because he gets to roll like 80 hit dice.
I like how if George gets hit, he complains.
right,
But-
and then he 50 damage in a turn. Little bitch.
You take 29 damage again.
Haha, it's funny because I'm dead.
Are you?
Yeah,
Oh well, you're not dead.
And-
You're just down.
and what really gets me,
He could die though.
Is-
He fails the next 3 dice, which
Well, the
what really gets
combat
me
is over. He's down.
is that
They're
I
just gonna
didn't
keep
take
hitting
a
you.
single point of damage from killing the other 2.
Yeah.
This person has basically beaten me in 1-to-1 combat right now.
Yep.
The only restrictions here is that I use my good divine smite on everybody else.
You got your ass handed to you,
It
George.
may have been a
This is
miscalculation.
the first time that you've actually gotten what you deserve.
I don't exactly know what damage I
Yeah,
do to my. Do I just give myself?
You have
You're
0
down
health.
now.
You're
Right.
down.
like
Okay,
that?
so the combat ends.
Yeah, the combat is over.
I don't think I'm going to die, but I,
Well, no, of
combat-
course you're not gonna die. The combat ends. They're gonna bring you back up.
Okay.
What?
That's awful. God. Okay, so Pavius, you've been the last one of the hits. The last one of the hits hits you right in the neck, and you fall down. Like you fall hard, and you begin to feel like you begin to kind of see your vision tunneling. As you can see, just as you're sort of going unconscious, you can see the beast dissipates, and you suddenly feel like, oh, I'm coming back, as the man pulls you up and gives you 1 hit point. That's what I was rolling earlier when I did the evil smile. I was rolling how much
Okay.
health George gets after the encounter, and he got
what exactly
1.
is?
You have 1 hit point now, George.
Yep, that's evil smile worthy.
I rolled it at the beginning of the encounter how much hit points he would get after. I rolled a 1. It's not even a joke. You just get 1 hit point.
Does this mean I get no experience from any
You
previous?
didn't win.
You didn't win, so
You didn't win,
no.
so you don't get any.
You don't get any
God.
experience from it.
Which
Also,
Which
you
is
probably
not
wouldn't have
true to
gotten much
life,
anyway.
But, you know.
I
You
wanna.
probably wouldn't have gotten much anyway because simply the other 2 had remarkably low health.
Okay.
That entire encounter was debating.
That was. Oh my god.
So
Alright,
yeah, George,
somebody
you
else
just
go.
lost an encounter for the first time
I suppose so, but
in your life.
yeah.
Alright, do you
Okay.
now have respect
He
for
pulls
this
you.
man?
The man pulls you up and goes, "You got to do better."
Hey, shot in the dark, but you want to have sexual intercourse.
Roll persuasion.
yeah, I'm at 1 health. I'm gonna roll persuasion. I'm
With disadvantage.
I'm so visibly battered, but I'm gonna do it. 29
Ooh, roll good, roll
And-
good, roll good.
and 23.
23!
Come
Come
see.
on!
It's a shot in the dark.
The man kind of looks at you and goes,
Kinda.
Yeah, okay.
Let Pavius move.
"I don't bottom other bottoms." And the man walks away.
I want to shove past him. It's okay. I'll be the top.
As you say that, he's leaving. He turns around and goes, "No." And he walks away, never to be seen again.
So I'm just lying, like, barely conscious on the floor of a. Oh, okay. Somebody else take a turn. I've been going for like
You're
80 minutes.
bleeding out and you're
You've
bleeding
been
internally.
humiliated.
You've been just fucking destroyed.
You were just
How
rejected.
do I have internal bleeding? Isn't he hitting me with magic, not like sharp objects? I feel
Sharp
like
objects make you bleed externally.
Yeah.
He just hit you with like force damage equivalent to being hit by a car.
well, I guess I have to go find a magical doctor.
Fun day for Pavius.
So Pavius, you limp out. We
At
go
least I
back
got
to
attunement.
who was next? I forgot. I think it's you, but Xavier hasn't gotten one in a while as well, and
It is
your last
Xavier,
one was pretty
I think.
long. So I think for balancing, Limousine, it's your turn again. We're gonna start going in the circle.
How many times?
So, I would actually like to, I'd like to go, maybe just go find the others. So I think we should be preparing to go and kill the dragon. 1 second.
Okay,
Go.
so
I mean, that was what I thought. But yeah.
Yeah, but I had stuff to do first. So
Really?
I know where Mel is, right?
Mel said she was going to the place, but you did
To the
confirm that you were
library,
going to
yeah.
meet back at the hotel. At the sauna.
Well,
I mean, I'll probably still be there if you want to go find me.
yeah, I'll probably go to the library, because why not? I haven't been there
You go to
yet.
the library to scope at Mel? Okay.
If it's been a couple hours, I mean, you can probably assume that I'll take a long time if I'm going to the library.
Yeah.
I'm me.
It's been like it's been sort of it's been a while. Like it's been over like 3 hours. It's afternoon.
If our conversation
Bro,
ended,
what? Okay, sorry.
What?
Wait. Never mind. I think Patrick just read that wrong.
What did he say?
Because he said that it goes into effect 10 tonight and ends. No,
On the 26th.
never mind. He's retarded.
What do you mean?
Nice.
It starts at 10 tonight and ends on the 27th. Is what the article said.
23rd.
Oh, 23rd.
Wait, why is
Okay.
it only that short?
I don't know. Maybe
Oh
they
my
think
god!
Are they
Can't
like
they?
testing it out?
it's probably false hope. Let's be real.
Can't they just
They'll
like?
just-
Jesus, that curve is. Yeah, okay,
What's up
maybe
with this
they're right.
drop right here? Okay, but why are we still expected to go to school then?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I
They're
don't,
giving me the worst of both scenarios. If I
Yeah, I'm
If
not
they're
allowed
gonna-
to hang out with one person,
If-
but I have to go to an entire.
I'm not
next
allowed.
to you and
I'm not allowed.
Everyone's
Be-
just, dude. Everyone's
have to
just
go-
gonna ignore that. That's unreasonable.
It's like they're hitting me twice right now.
Yeah.
you only get your
Class
friends.
is
It's like they're hitting you with 4d6 damage.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that was 46. So anyway, Limousine, you leave Terry's room. You kind of look back and you look back at him at the end as you leave, and you sort of you see him absolutely unconscious, just sleeping. He's sort of mumbling to himself in his sleep. You sort of see him mouth your name in his sleep, and you look at him and then you leave, and you head out of the hospital, and as you open the door to exit the hospital, you see Can, who is also there, standing in the open, holding something in her hand.
Oh yeah, what was it? What was in her hand?
It was a little vessel
Okay.
shaped like
Oh.
an eagle.
Yes, sorry, I remember.
So Limousine, you see Can.
Hello.
Hi, Cans.
Hi.
What?
Whoa.
Why are you here?
Jeremy.
Yeah. Yeah. There.
Can I fly away?
Oh my god.
Limousine, you want to tell Can about like where you want to meet up or anything?
I'm gonna say to her as she's going, that I'm gonna go meet with Mel at the library.
Okay, you hear that.
Okay.
So Can you take off and start flying away? All right, Limousine.
So you wanna go over to Mel?
Yeah.
All right. So you walk over through the south side of the city.
Double my speed. Yeah.
Double my speed. Yeah. So you head over to the city to the gate between the city. The guard there, you haven't entered the north before, so the guard there is like, halt! Show us your magical skill.
I keep on walking and I cast Thunderclap and send him backwards.
Okay, you don't have to roll for that. So you cast it. It's like, boom. He kind of gets pushed back into the wall. It's like, whoa. Well, you don't have to be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be a elitist prick about it.
Jesus.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to do like.
Hey, I don't make the rules, dude. Like,
Did you just call me a dude? It's like
I'm a blue collar worker, dude. Like, you're picking on me for rules.
How high is the wall?
My boss.
How
Yeah,
high
no,
is the
that's
wall?
fair. Just like that's like yelling at a service person because you don't
Jesus.
like the restaurant.
You know, people like you.
How
are
high is
what's
the
wrong.
wall, Whitfield? I'm asking a Dungeons and Dragons question. How high is the wall?
Magic dome.
How
you
high
can't
is the
get
wall?
through.
Yeah.
The wall is fucking high.
How high?
You know how there's mountains around Visitexa?
Yeah.
The top of those mountains is where the wall is built across. So it's pretty fucking high.
You can go in. You showed that you can use magic.
I will tell you right now, you cannot climb it.
Well, I mean, I can.
No, you literally
Isn't
can't.
there a big magic dome?
Because
too?
there's a big magic dome.
I walk in
can
through the gate.
They opened the gate.
Huh? Fine. I walk in through the gate.
You walk into the gate. The gate closes behind you, and you hear them kind of going like, "Jeez."
And Natalia. It is not like being mean to a service worker. It is being mean to a cop, which are two things that I'm on very separate sides of. I'm
No,
very
but, like-
pro being mean to cops and very anti being mean to
I
service.
agree with that, but I don't think they're akin to cops. They weren't being like assholes. They were just being like, "Hey, show me your magic."
Which is the thing they do for everyone.
Oh my god.
Well, racism. Anyways.
Okay, so you enter the city and you start heading towards the library. I'm gonna say library. You're gonna have to pay 5 gold to enter.
Yeah.
Okay, just like knock off 5 gold from your sheet. Okay, we're gonna go back to Mel. So Limousine, you've entered the library. You begin searching for Mel. Mel, you're still talking to the funky man.
Yeah, what have we been talking about since?
Well, I assume we continue talking about like wild magic and stuff, but you
Yeah.
didn't really learn much more specific details.
Just probing him for basically as much as I can get.
Yes.
I assume somewhere down the line the conversation turned to books,
Yeah.
and now we're just being nerds at each other about books.
Oh yeah, that seems pretty accurate.
I show him the authentic R.H. Kibbles novel that I found.
Okay. 80 sessions. There's no way my mom's gonna let me do this with this order now.
Yeah, well, no, not for the next 8 sessions. It ends on later in the month.
Are we gonna do like the next session completely remotely or something?
Well, we'll figure it out.
There'll be one session where we won't be able to see each other.
Or we could just not do a session.
Yeah, but I think
You could just
even
not.
when this order ends, my mom is not going to let me.
We can have it over.
We'll figure that out when we come to it.
Oh well. Anyway, yeah. So he's impressed greatly by your R.H. Kibbles novel, Authentic. He's like, "Oh my goodness, where did you find this?
I found it in this library. I
am terrible at my job."
It's okay. You've been the person to give me the most answers out of anyone I've ever talked to in my entire life.
Well, that's nice to know.
Yeah.
Did you have any other questions for me?
So many.
'Cause I assume yesterday you mentioned something about dragons.
Oh, yes. I pull out.
Forgot.
Well, actually, the book that I was showing him was Dragons: Why Do They Suck?
Yeah, that was why he mentioned it. He said.
Yes. Do you have any advice on how to perhaps beat a dragon? like a blue dragon.
Like a blue dragon. Okay.
How do I defeat a blue dragon?
Well, one thing you gotta know about blue dragons is that they're the most vain and arrogant of all the dragons.
Wait, I got it.
Like a red dragon wants to control things, a green dragon wants to have minions, a black dragon wants to, I don't know, kill everything and enslave people. Blue dragon just kind of wants people to say, "Hey, dude, you're pretty cool."
So they want approval.
Not approval, more like
worship.
Yeah, more like that. Recognition. They sort of. If you insult a blue dragon, it probably won't kill you. But if you call it weak or say that it's like less than it is, then it will do everything in its power to make your life hell.
Okay.
They're known for going out of their way to demand that other people do their dirty work for little reason other than they love telling people what to do. Yeah, they really just appeal. If you want to beat a blue dragon, just appeal to it. Appeal to its arrogance.
How would one hypothetically kill its baby without angering it?
I feel like
don't we have to kill the white dragon's baby?
Wait, actually, let me check.
Yeah,
I might have read it wrong.
that is true.
Yes, sorry. Okay.
The blue dragon told you to kill the white dragon.
Yes, sorry, I read the names wrong. Okay. That's true. Actually, he told us to do his dirty work, so that fits. So now, what about white dragons?
Oh, white dragons are the least sentient of the dragons.
Oh.
They live up in the cold northern areas. So really, their life is more about surviving than exerting their will over people. Considering how many fucking, pardon my language, awful creatures live in the north, in the tundras and the mountains. White dragons, though they can speak and they do have sentient minds, it would take a lot to get one to talk.
How would you hypothetically kill one's baby without it getting angry?
Well, the egg of a dragon is comically difficult to destroy.
Oh, that's okay.
A baby dragon, however, is a lot easier. Simply put, you could kill it the same way you would kill any big lizard.
Okay.
With like a lot of pointy sticks. Baby dragons are nothing special, and a baby white dragon is more like a wild animal than like the heir to a draconic throne.
So it wouldn't be too hard.
Well, then you have to factor in the fact that white dragons being more animalistic than other dragons would naturally be the most protective of their young.
He died.
So, yeah, no, it would be really difficult to kill a white dragon's baby, considering the mother is almost always nearby and always willing to totally give their life to protect their child.
But would it be more difficult to deal with the ramifications of crossing a blue dragon than to deal with the baby of a white dragon?
Xavier, are you still there?
Oh, yeah, sorry, my camera died. 1 sec. I'll fix it.
So, it kind of stands there for a minute, just kind of thinking. But since white dragons are more animalistic, they will throw everything they have at you to preserve their own life.
Mhm.
If you go after them, they will hunt you. They will fight you to the end, to tooth and nail. If you go after them, they will run away and try to get away from you and hide in the snow. If you fight a blue dragon, it will follow you for the rest of your life, constantly trying to kite you with lightning attacks from miles away, zooming in when you least expect it to bite your toes off and shit, hiding under the sand when you go to the beach.
Okay, good to know.
Being in the center of a hurricane, hitting a small town that you decided to buy a fish from once. They will dedicate their entire lives to trying to kill you.
All right.
And not stop.
Okay.
And be ridiculously difficult to kill, considering they spend the majority of their attacks miles away from you.
All right. That's useful advice right now. One more question. What can you give me like an idea of? You said that the other animals in the north are like horrible and dangerous.
Oh, of course.
Some examples maybe, or like what to expect if one were to go there?
Well, you know, giant centipedes, frost giants, giant centipedes, frost giants, the occasional yeti, owl bears.
No more. I've had enough owlbears for one lifetime.
Well, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all like animalistic though, right? Not exactly ones you could reason with.
Oh, yeah, no. Have you ever tried reasoning with a centipede? It's like talking to your mother-in-law.
I don't laugh. I don't get the joke.
Yeah, sorry.
My mother-in-law was very I'm completely stone-faced. I don't understand the joke.
She was a lovely woman. So, wait, why are you here?
Oh, well,
Wait,
I
fixed it now, right?
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to talk to you. Somebody,
Oh, that's nice. People don't really like talking to me.
well,
Can't imagine why.
well, the lady at the front desk said that you had answers, and I really need those most of the time.
Well, considering it's my job to know things,
Yeah.
I do know a lot.
A weird question, I guess, but I just realized I never asked what your name is.
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
Flarfty.
Oh. Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Flarfty McSniggle.
Thank. Well,
Flarfty is cute?
Yeah. Look, I probably have to go, and I don't know when we'll be back, but is there any way I could maybe stay in contact with you? You've kind of been the most helpful person I've ever met. Other than this guy named Borsch, he was really nice.
He was.
Oh, I think I've heard of him somewhere.
Really?
Is he in the field of research?
Yeah, he's a scientist.
Oh, I think I met him some summers ago.
Yeah,
Lovely man.
He's a great good cook.
Pauldrons.
Pauldron.
All the time.
A lot of pauldron, a lot of sideburn.
Yeah. Lovely man.
Lovely man.
Very, very talkative.
Mm-hmm.
Relatively no nonsense, though.
Yeah,
He could,
that was a problem.
he
My
could use
friends are a lot
I
of
think he could
nonsense.
use a vacation.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But send him to Greece.
Has your idea of a relaxing
do you
vacation
have
stay?
any
Yeah.
sort of communication type of object?
I have a river stone. I have a text rock. I show him my text rock.
Goodness me! Well, I happen to have one too. Would you like me to hook them up?
Please?
Okay. As you look at the river stone, you can see 14 messages from Clive that you haven't read.
I'll check this later.
It's like 3 of them. Urgent. You're like,
Okay, he sort of does some diddly doot and sends you a message like, "This is Grand Archivist. Flarky McSniggle.
Wait, it just hit me that my next few turns are just gonna be me taking a fucking long rest because I have no stats. Wow.
Would this be a good point since we're kind of wrapping up our conversation for like Limousine to come in?
Yes, you have him in your thing now. You also see 14 missed messages from not Bush Clive. Limousine, you have been searching like all around for.
It's a big library.
Yeah, you finally see Mel talking to the old man, on the 3rd floor. So you sort of walk up behind her.
Hey Mel.
Oh, hi. This is. I've met. This is the Grand Archiver. He has answers about things that were actually really helpful, if you can believe it. I now have some good information about the dragons. Thank you. This is my friend.
Oh, it's no problem, really. Oh, I remember you from the magic show.
Yes, sir. That would be me.
Did you enjoy your council with the Wizard Supreme?
No, not really.
I'm like, don't mention it.
No, not.
He has an effect on people. That's how he became the Grand Master of the Mages Guild.
Yeah, he was very interesting.
The Grand Wizard.
You know, the previous Archmage nominated him himself.
Why?
Well, it's said this, since you've already met him, I'll tell you, but this information isn't available to the public.
Ooh.
One day, Wizard Supreme arrived on the last Archmage's door and said, "I am Wizard Supreme."
I'm aware.
And by this, he was so... Okay, so, yes, he was just so taken by his chutzpah that he immediately promoted him to the heir to the wizardry. And in Wizard Supreme's leadership, under his leadership, after the previous Archmage died mysteriously, we have seen a golden age for the Mages Guild.
Really?
Really, truly.
Oh.
Wizard Supreme, his tactics and his mastery of magical arts have made this a better place.
I just look at Limousine like,
Dude, he didn't even know what South was.
I think I laughed for the first time in a while.
Like, actually doesn't know what South is. Like, I'm not sure if he was aware that it existed. I went South, he went, I'm Wizard Supreme!
I put a hand across the screen. I'm like, where did I go? I'll text you. I'll keep in touch.
All right.
Wait, don't you mean text?
Text? Yeah, I'll text you.
Okay.
I'll text you on my
You both head away.
phone.
You go.
I tell her about the stuff that I learned about blue and white dragons and the north.
Okay, so I'm gonna say since we're starting to wrap up, Ken, where do you go to the hotel?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Ken, you go back to the hotel, into Pavius's room, naturally.
Oh, I also
open window. Pavius, you as Ken enters, Pavius, you sort of stumble in, on using only one leg to pull yourself along, and you just kind of collapse on the floor as soon as you enter. Ken, you see this happening. Mel and
Mel and Limousine, you both walk up the stairs into the hotel.
Chatting.
You're chatting with each other. As soon as you get up the stairs, you see the open door with Pavius's legs sticking out. As he's lying face down on the floor, a little bit of blood on the ground next to him. You see it and you immediately think murder.
Can I
Kansas finally done it! To Fabius.
Can I grab him by the collar and start dragging him in?
Okay, yeah, Cans grabs Fabius by the collar and starts dragging him. You see, you turn the corner, you look through there, you see Cans on the ground, like, holding Fabius' collar, dragging him, as he's, like, bleeding. It's like...
Okay, Cans, just step away.
I drop him.
Slowly.
Don't worry, you don't take any damage. I'm not that evil.
1 hit point.
They told me to. Blame her.
I understand that he's not the best guy, but this was not. You didn't need to look.
Oh, he's awake. Just start slapping him across the face. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to kill Pavius. I'm kidding. It was a joke. Whitfield, look at me in the eyes. It was a joke, man. Please.
You stab Pavius. No.
Pavius died.
George, I want a new character by next week. No, okay. So, my lips hurt from smiling. So,
You're evil.
So, Pavius, you kind of turn around and, like, you sort of prop yourself up in the bed and explain what happened. Exaggerating the details.
So,
Wait, what? Yeah, I can explain this.
so I was at this gym, right? And I learned to use this spear. And then this hot elf comes along. And I'm not gay, by the way. And he was just attractive. And he just objectively was. And
You know, I tried to sleep with him in a very straight way.
and you know, I respect the hell out of him because he showed up and he gave me these ghosts. And I was doing a tremendous job fighting those ghosts. I think I killed all the ghosts, but then he walked up and he owned my ass, and then I was like, not the way I wanted him to own my ass, just like the bad way. And then I was like, hey.
I don't understand what he means by that.
And I was like, hey, you want to smash? And he was like, no. So you know, I'm just looking for some tail. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Why?
Night.
Why would you want to smash if you had just fought?
He means sexual intercourse.
Oh!
Between two men.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
How can you hate magic, but you're like actually gay? You're like.
That is so. What is that?
Okay, well,
Wait,
like, I hate you for the way you are. Come here, man. Get that ass over here.
I'm not gay. I just have a lot of respect and I'm sometimes attracted to people of the same gender.
Okay, is that what that means? Is that what gay? Okay,
I'm
this makes sense. I write this down.
Mel, no, Mel. Okay, Mel, look at me.
Uh-huh.
You know how we had that talk about when a man and a woman fall in love?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not always a man and a woman. It could be a woman and a woman. It could be a man and a man. It could be a construct.
Cam.
You know, everyone can love, and when men bang, it's the same. I mean, it's the same thing. One's just tighter, right?
What's wrong?
D&D episode 12. Limousine explained.
Gay would mean like a guy and a guy. That's the logic.
Did you kill Pavius?
What happened? You were just playing with dice. It's okay.
So, as you're talking about this, you notice the coat rack next to the door
Mimi.
starts to rumble
Is it an
and
earthquake?
sort of shake a little. And at this point, you wonder why there wasn't a coat rack in any of your rooms.
It is me,
As it-
isn't it?
Spills, like it sort of collapses and sort of spills across the floor in sort of an ooze, which then reconstitutes in the middle of the floor. As Mimi, lying on her ass,
I knew it was me.
looking terrified.
Mimi.
Pirate's just gonna look up, say, I don't have time for this shit, and then fall asleep.
All right, yeah, so that's where we're gonna end it today. Yay! Thank you everyone for watching whatchamacrum D&D
Thank you
experience.
for handling that so well, Xavier.
So good.
Trooper.
So
I'm gonna be Xavier soon. Yay! Trapped inside a laptop monitor.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it's just Mina knows the pain.
okay. So this time on D&D,
Oh,
they split the party again.
Things to think about.
Went all around Visitexa for the third day in a row.
Oh yeah, we
Um,
have like a bunch of time restraints and things.
oh yeah, I have to edit that document.
can I have long rest?
But yes,
I
so
want a
you've
long rest.
you get a long rest because you're asleep, but
I
then you
love you
also
with
don't
you.
get to participate in the next little bit.
Yeah, honestly, I just won't show
But
up for the
that's
next
fine.
session. I'll just be sleeping.
So they split the party, visited the hospital, went to the library, got their ass handed to them, but they got sort of good at doing something.
Yeah, at least I have
Um,
attunement now.
Okay, and now I'm editing days they have left, which is a document I have.
Wait,
but how
days
many?
for the dragon or
how-
for the artifact?
Well, I literally have both.
Oh. How many days is that for both?
Is it fully possible for us to just run out of time?
That's why I have this document.
How many days are left?
Well,
I feel like now we're just keeping track of.
Yeah.
you fuck, it's not letting me. It's not letting me type. That's cool.
Just write it on your paper.
What type of pasta? Poggers.
I hope that was in the. I hope that
Yeah, I
was
mean,
in
it's like,
I hope that was in the
that's
recording.
good.
Are we still streaming? Are we streaming?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's 49 days. Take that as you will.
Wait for what?
Well, 49 days and 28 days.
49 days in total, 28 days for Dragon.
Yes. So, you did some stuff. Got your ass handed to you. Went to the hospital. Went back. The coat rack was a woman.
Yeah.
And now she's on the floor. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Stop the stream, sir.
Now.
Stream by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.